What's going on, guys? So I just wanted to make you a quick little Sunday video going right here because there's something I've been thinking about a lot lately, and that is freaking Emma Stone is Batgirl. No, there is not any confirmed information that she's been asked, or like, that she's been, asked to do the role, or, that she wants it or anything like that. But I just can't get it off my mind that I think she would be the perfect Batgirl. Now, I know some of you don't agree with that, but I don't know, there's just been like all these little things that are happening that I'm like, this casting is more than likely gonna get made in the next few years. Sorry, there's a little kid screaming outside my window, so I'm getting confused. Not years, but like in the next few months, I feel like they're going to get Batgirl like solidified. Whoever Batgirl is gonna be, it's gonna be somebody soon, because there have been reports coming out that after Aquaman is done filming, that next year we're more than likely, WB wants to get Suicide Squad going, starting filming next year is what I mean, but they also want the next two movies to jump into production to be Batgirl and Justice League Dark. So those are two movies that have no like really big, how do you say, like there's not a lot going for them right now. They haven't started production, the scripts aren't even done, Justice League Dark doesn't even have a director yet, but WB says it wants to get those two films into production next. But then we've also heard, people from Suicide Squad saying that they might be able to start filming next year. But I think none of these scripts are complete. But with Batgirl having the most solidified director and the director writing the movie, which is Joss Whedon, I feel like that is going to be one of the next movies that is going to start filming for WB. And you can't start filming until you have your lead actors and the rest of your cast. And I think that is where we're going to start seeing the people starting to become part of Batgirl. I know Joss Whedon says he has to write the script and find out who Batgirl is first before he can start casting, but he's also at the same time, he's a movie director. He knows how studios work. He knows that it's a long process to get into the whole filming thing. So I'm pretty sure that he's told us that he's still writing Batgirl, but I guarantee you that he has some actresses in mind already. And it being a big studio production, I'm pretty sure some of the studios are like, how would you feel if we could get you Emma Stone, or somebody along those lines? But the main reason why I want to bring this up is because one of you guys, sent me this tweet on Twitter, and it really got my mind going. This was the tweet. If they offer her the role, she will jump at it after the success of Wonder Woman. To add a little context to that, I retweeted this photo right here of Emma Stone and Patty Jenkins both doing the Wonder Woman like shield X, and that's what I was like, yes! I was like, make her Batgirl, blah, 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 blah. And then that's when I got that tweet about, she will jump at it if it's offered to her. And there is some truth to that, because now, depending on how Emma Stone is, a lot of people are like, she won't take it, she wins Oscars. She already won an Oscar, now she can do whatever the hell she wants. She doesn't have to be like Leonardo DiCaprio and just take on every serious role ever to get a freaking Oscar. She's won her Oscar, so now she can kind of do whatever she wants. But at the same time, I think she just wants to get paid like she deserves to get paid, and two, she maybe wants to be in really good stories, and that, stories that people are going to care about. And now she could be in a big superhero movie, which would be Batgirl. Remember, she was in Spider-Man, but she was just the girlfriend. This would be front and center. She would be the star of this movie, and Batgirl's getting her own movie, so that should be already enticing enough for Emma Stone. But now that Wonder Woman has came out and showed that it could do really well, because a lot of people are feeling that nobody wants to watch female-led, superhero movies, which is complete bullshit now, and Wonder Woman has disproven that, Emma Stone might be even more intrigued to jump at the opportunity if she's asked. Remember, there's no confirmation of this. There have not been any reports. She hasn't been offered, but I'm just thinking about it. I feel like everything is starting to go in that favor in case she was interested in, or, was offered the role. But I don't know. I just think it would be really awesome for her to be Batgirl. And like I said, Joss Whedon is the one making this movie, so it would be a solid freaking director that Emma Stone would know she's working with. I mean, because he freaking did the whole Avengers. That's all they gotta tell her is like, oh yeah, the director of this movie is the guy that made the Avengers, and she'd be like, boom. Because everybody knows the freaking Avengers movies did really well when they freaking were in theaters. So it's just another enticing thing But I don't know. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen with this Batgirl movie, because if it is going to be one of the next 2 movies that the WB and DC want to get into production, that means castings are going to have to start happening really soon. And that's also probably going to get us more information on maybe the Nightwing movie and maybe the Batman movie, because those movies, like the Nightwing movie, has no casting yet. It just has its director and I think maybe its writer. But that's it. It doesn't have anything else. But in the Batgirl movie and the Batman movie, which are already being discussed, and the Batman movie already has its freaking cast, or some of its cast, those are all going to be intertwined. You know what? We're going to see stuff in the Batman movie that we'll see in the Nightwing movie, and we'll also see stuff in the Batgirl movie that we'll see in the Nightwing movie or the Batman movie. So it's going to be really interesting when they start casting for this movie, because we might get our Nightwing right away, because maybe Nightwing is going to make an appearance in Batgirl. It would make sense. They've dated before. Maybe they're going to make them a love interest in this universe. I don't know. I'm just really excited to hear all these little reports coming out that WB wants freaking Batgirl to be one of the next movies coming out. Joss Whedon, you know that they want to keep him around because he did so successful with the Avengers. DC wants what that Marvel Universe did. They want it to be that successful, but in their own way. And I think Joss Whedon is going to be the person to do that. It also doesn't hurt that he has taken over the reins, unfortunately for Zack Snyder in his tragedy that he's dealing with. Joss Whedon has come in and he's taking over the Justice League, you know, freaking role of director. He's about to film some new scenes right now, which they were talking about, you know, I don't know if it's going to be anything significant, but people are saying reshoots. Other people are saying, no, this is just stuff we already had planned. Either way, we're probably not going to get the truth, but I do feel like with Joss there, he's going to make this movie as good as he can, but it's still going to feel like a Zack Snyder film. So I don't know. I think this is just the beginning of something awesome that's going to start happening in the DCEU. I already saw what Wonder Woman can be, and if Justice League is going to be just as good as that, I'm fucking excited. But I've told you guys a million times, I just constantly think about a Batman universe, so I can't wait for the Batman movie. But Batgirl is a movie that I've always wanted to see. I've always wanted to see her come back onto the big screen. And I don't know. I think Emma Stone should be Batgirl. But I do want to know what you guys think about a possible Batgirl, or not a possible Batgirl movie, but with the Batgirl movie possibly coming soon, like sooner than we think, who would you want to be Batgirl, and what kind of story would you want for the Batgirl movie? I don't know if you guys have read a lot of the comics. I've read a lot of the Batgirl comics, and I know a lot of people are going to say Killing Joke. Don't say Killing Joke, because that would make no sense. If anything, in the DCE universe, this is either going to be a post-Killing Joke, like she's gotten paralyzed and she's come back, or Killing Joke is never going to have happened. But I think if we have the Red Hood storyline, we're more than likely going to have the freaking Killing Joke storyline in this DCU. So we'll have to see. But I'm really excited. I want to know what you guys think about all of this. Yeah, and let me know in the comment sections down below. Guys and gals, don't forget, if you ever want to support the channel, you can check out the Patreon like these awesome people did. Or you can do the OG thing and give this video a like and share it with all of your Batgirl buddies. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for all things nerdy and geeky on this channel. As always, I'm your host, JUICEbox. Remember, when you wake up in the morning, ask yourself something. If I'm a daily dose of juice, see you guys next time. Bye!